The Ionic Oracle MICROS Workstation 6 is purpose-built for the restaurants with the processing power and durability you need to deliver a flawless customer experience. Setting up a Workstation 6 is an easy process that you can complete in just a few minutes. In this video, we will unbox and set up our Workstation 6 and some of its common peripheral devices: a thermal printer, a cash drawer, a barcode scanner, and a customer display. Let's get started. To complete this step, you simply need a tool that will allow you to cut the tape that secures the box. Let's start with the workstation. Begin by using your tool to cut the tape securing the box. An important note: be sure to apply gentle pressure when cutting the tape, as the devices underneath could be damaged by sharp objects. Once the box is open, take each item from the box, remove their plastic wrapping, and place them nearby for easy access. Once unpackaged, you should have the following items in front of you: the Workstation 6, the Workstation 6 I/O panel cover, magnetic cards often used for employee sign-in, and zip ties for cable management. Next, open and unpackage the rest of your devices. Be sure to place the contents of each box close together for quick access during the setup. Now that you've unpacked your hardware, it's time to set up. Before beginning, it's important to consider the placement of your workstation. It'll need to be in a spot with ample access to power, and your Ethernet connection will also need to be available. Also, if you've had contractors drill any holes in your counter to feed cabling, consider that during placement as well. Once you've found your spot, it's time to get started with the assembly. To start, grab your cash drawer, the Ethernet cable that will connect to your workstation, and any power cords that you're required to plug into an outlet or surge protector. Plug all of the power cords into your power source. Feed the power cords and Ethernet cable through the hole in the back of the cash drawer. Next, pick up your workstation stand, beginning by turning it over, exposing the bottom portion of the stand. We need to place the thermal printer's power supply inside of the Workstation 6 stand, which gives everything a clean appearance. With the Workstation 6 stand turned over, remove the printer power supply plate by sliding it upward or downward depending on your orientation. Grab your thermal printer power supply and attach it to the plate with the label facing up. Now connect the power supply to the thermal printer power cord, which should have been fed through the hole in the cash drawer. Next, secure the plate back on the workstation stand. While the stand is upside down, grab your Workstation 6 power cable, also fed through the back of the cash drawer, and connect it to the stand. Now let's connect the customer display. Grab your customer display and turn your stand back over to begin. Make sure the stand is on a flat surface and tilt the mount plate upwards to a vertical position. Remove the high mount cover slot, slide the customer display power cord through the high mount slot down through the mounting plate. Insert the display and bracket assembly into the high mount slot. The bracket should be firmly locked into place. To adjust or remove, press the release button on the bottom of the bracket to unlock. Secure the display and bracket assembly to the adjustable stand using the provided security screws and a number 2 1/4-inch Phillips screwdriver. Let's connect your Workstation 6 to the stand. Tilt its neck backwards before proceeding. This will make the connection process a bit easier. On your Workstation 6, you'll notice 4 locating tabs. Those tabs are meant to fit into the 4 corresponding holes on the stand. Using the tabs as guides, place the Workstation 6 on the stand. Once the Workstation 6 is placed on the stand, pull the Workstation 6 toward the front of the stand until you hear a click. The click indicates that the Workstation 6 is secured in place. Next, plug the Workstation 6 power interface, which is connected to the neck of the stand, into the back of the Workstation 6. At this point, your Workstation 6 should be on its stand, and the stand should be sitting on your cash drawer. To finish up, let's connect your peripherals. First, let's connect the cash drawer to your Workstation 6. To do this, Take your cash drawer connector and feed it through the bottom of the workstation stand so that it hangs out of the stand neck. Next, plug the cash drawer connector into the CD1 port on the back of the Workstation 6. Now it's time to connect your customer display. You will see a cable connected to the customer display. Plug the customer display cable into the customer display port on the back of the Workstation 6. Now it's time to connect your thermal printer. Grab your thermal printer and connect its power cord. Connect the included IDN cable to the back of the printer. Take the other end of the cord and feed it through the bottom of the workstation stand so that it hangs out of the stand neck. Next, plug the IDN cable into the IDN port on the back of the Workstation 6. Finally, let's connect your barcode scanner. Grab your barcode scanner and place it next to the workstation on whatever side you wish. Take the cord attached to the barcode scanner and feed it through the bottom of the workstation stand so that it hangs out of the stand neck. Plug the barcode scanner cable into an available USB port on the back of the Workstation 6. Now, to finish off setup, attach the Workstation 6 back plate to the Workstation 6. Flip your Workstation 6 monitor toward the front of the stand and you're all done with the setup. With hardware setup now complete, it's time to start up your workstation.